The net.
Mathman, your mission is to eat only multiples of 6. When you encounter a number, you will have until the count of 3 to make your decision. And beware the devious Mr. Glitch. He will eat you if you are wrong.
Mathman. There's one now. Mathman. Multiples of 6. Mathman. I think so. Woe is me. Mathman.
You're it.
Welcome to Piece of the Pie, the game show where the answers to the questions come from you, kids at schools all over the country. Hi, everybody. I'm Reggie Cathy, and welcome to Piece of the Pie. And now let's meet the host of our show, Mr. Chris Franco.
Oh, thank you, Reggie. And welcome, everybody. We have some wonderful, fierce competitors playing with us today. Let's meet them right away. On the red team, we have Ilana Alperstein, Nicole Otero, and their team captain, Justin Alston. Ladies and gentlemen, the red team. Good luck to you, red team. And they will be playing against our blue team, who are Kathy Langevine, Peter D'Antonio, and their team captain, Marissa Kaufer. The blue team, ladies and gentlemen. Marissa, Justin, join me here at the buzzer while Reggie tells the kids at home about today's survey question. Please, Reggie.
Chris, we asked kids at Mesa View School in Grants, New Mexico, to name something lots of kids collect. They gave us 9 different answers. See if you can pick their top 5 answers on today's Piece of the Pie.
Ooh, good question. You kids at home know the survey question. Captains, you're going to be ready to hear it in just a moment. Get your hands over the buzzer. Name something lots of kids collect. And we go to Marissa on the blue team. What's your answer?
Baseball cards.
Baseball cards. Good answer. We will now go to Justin on the red team. Something you collect.
Stamps.
Stamps. Let's take a look at the pie chart and see who gets the bigger piece of the pie and which team will go next. It goes to the red team with 28% of the pie. Have a seat, team captains. We're going to move over here to Nicole Otero on the red team. We're looking for something lots of kids collect, Nicole.
Rocks.
Rocks? That is a good answer for 14 percentage points, which means that the red team now has 42% of the pie. But we go to the blue team over here to Peter. Hi, Peter. How you doing? You collect anything? No? What do you think the kids said about something kids collect?
Comic books.
Comic books? Ooh, I know a lot of kids when I was young collected them, but that was not one of the top 5 answers. We go to Elena Alperstein. Hi, Elena. What do you say?
Coins.
Coins? That is a good answer for 18 percentage points. You now have more than half of the pie. The red team has 60% of the pie, and they win the game. Congratulations, red team. One answer missing was 19% of the pie, which was shells. But red team, you win the game, and you win the right to play the lightning round. So, Nicole, why don't you join me over here? And Ileana, if you'll just join Reggie in the soundproof booth while we do the lightning round here with your teammate, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Okay, Nicole, we're going to ask you 3 survey questions. You win points based on the number of kids who gave the same answer, okay? You're going to have 15 seconds to answer the questions, and you need a combined score of 140 points. All ready? Are you ready, Nicole?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Name a flower.
Sunflower.
Sunflower. Something you find in the ocean.
Shells.
Shells. Something you put ketchup on.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Okay, you gave 3 fast answers like that. Let's see how Nicole did for her red team. We asked Nicole to name a flower. She said sunflower, and that was good for 6 points. Something you find in the ocean, she said shells, 18 points for shells. Something you put ketchup on, she said hamburger. That was the best possible answer, Nicole. You get a total of 74 points. That's more than half. Congratulations. We're going to bring your teammate out to answer the same questions. Hi, Ilana. Stand right here. We're going to ask you the same 3 questions we asked Nicole. Now, you can't give any of the answers she gave. You're going to get 20 seconds to answer the 3 survey questions. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Name a flower.
A daisy.
Daisy. Something you find in the ocean.
Fish.
Something you put ketchup on.
Hamburger.
It's already been taken. Another answer.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Now, you needed 140 points. Your teammate had 74, so let's see how you did. We asked you to name a flower. You said daisy. That was good for 19 points. We asked you to name something in the ocean. You said fish. That was the most popular answer for 47 points, which means you got 140 perfectly. You win the lightning round. Congratulations. Which means that you get the whole kit and caboodle. Terrific.
Our winners, the red team, will each receive this Square One jacket and the sound machine. And for winning the lightning round, they'll each get the waterproof Square One wristwatch. Our runners-up, the blue team, will take home the Square One wristwatch and Zorts, the note holder from another world.
I want to thank you all. Shake hands. You were wonderful competitors here. Thank you so much for joining us on Piece of the Pie. Everybody say goodbye. Goodbye!
Square One TV's roving reporter asks another question of the person on the street. Today's question: if you could type 1,000 pages a month, how long would it take to type 1 million pages?
800 years.
Okay, a thousand pages in a month?
1 million pages.
About 10 years.
I would say 90.
It would take about 83 years.
Okay, so I was close anyway.
How long would it take to type 1 billion pages?
Okay, it would be...
830 years.
8,300 years.
It would take about 83,000 years.
Are you serious?
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. Relatively. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Friday, 5:43 p.m., and the rain which had flooded the West Side Highway and the FDR Drive had stopped, and so had the high winds which had blown refuse in a dizzying display around Columbus Circle. Unfortunately, those elements had been replaced by sweltering heat which caused brownouts and dense fog which caused sweating. New York was a summer mestiful. My partner is George Frankley. The captain is Joe Greco. We were working the day watch out of Mathnet. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. Problems are fun to solve. I ought to know I've solved my share of them, but problems can also be maddening. Sometimes nothing seems to go right. The answers you thought were the truth turn out to be the untruth. The case of the Masked Avenger was one of those. We decided to try and get our facts together and look at scenes from earlier episodes to do just that. First of all, we were told by his daughter that America's favorite wrestler, the Masked Avenger, was being blackmailed. We arranged a meeting with him and...
Killed a man?
No. He had a heart attack and collapsed after the fight. He never should have been in the ring.
What do you mean?
There was a hearing.
And if the Masked Avenger did not agree to lose the championship fight, the blackmailers would tell on him. But the Masked Avenger was no bald-faced liar. He said,
I want to make wrestling a kinder and gentler sport. And I will stand and fight these criminal elements.
the truth shall set you free. But while it's doing that, it also makes you vulnerable.
Get done.
First, the gamblers blew up his car. Then they threatened his daughter.
Terryune, my doggy, they've dog-napped him.
Yes, they had stolen the child's dog, Terryune. She could be next. They would stop at nothing. Finally, a meeting was set between the bad guys and... the Masked Avenger? No, the bad guys and...
George Frankley, masked netter.
George took the dangerous meeting. He was wired with microphones and a mini video camera in hopes of getting evidence on the gamblers. It didn't work, and it ended with another threat.
But he died.
Yeah, in the ring.
Good evening, Masked Avenger. Pleasant dreams.
Things were going from worse to more worse. And then we got a phone call that chilled the blood.
Avenger. Are you all right? The mob has you. Where are they? Got him.
We were still looking to grab onto the handle of this case. I asked our crack computer research staff to run an ID on Dr. Snooze, but so far no luck. And we still couldn't figure out what the mob hoped to gain by kidnapping the Masked Avenger. If he didn't show up for the fight, there would be no fight. If there was no fight, no one could win a bet, including the mob. So why did they snatch him?
You see the papers, Kate?
No, why?
Dr. Snooze upset Kaboom in 2 falls. Wasn't even close.
Hard to believe, George. I saw Kaboom use his flying staple puller to pin Mozart the composer 2 years ago. He was unbeatable.
Last night he wasn't. He lost, according to the paper, even though he used his famous hold, the spinning nudnik, and his sneak hold, the flaky croissant.
Did you talk to the other opponents Dr. Snooze fought?
Yes, and I'm convinced they didn't throw their fights. Chainsaw Charlie said he didn't know what hit him. He said he was winning the match, and suddenly he stared at Dr. Snooze's ring, and he just seemed to drift off, get drowsy. Next thing he knew, he was pinned to the mat.
And the flaming narcissist?
Same story. He said he never looked or felt better. Then Dr. Snooze got him in a nose throw, a hair driver, a recurring nightmare, stared at his ring, and voila, it was all over. He just seemed to drift off in the ether.
It's puzzling. But George, if the Masked Avenger can't fight, all bets are off.
Not this time, Kate. I checked.
What?
Because it's a special charity match, all bets are on. If an opponent doesn't show up, the other guy wins the match.
You mean it's a forfeit?
Yep. The Avenger doesn't show. Dr. Snooze wins the match by default.
We've got to find the Masked Avenger before fight time, George.
Easier said than done. We don't know who's got him or where he's been taken.
All we do know is that wherever he is, he's with a bunch of dogs.
Yeah, probably his earlier opponents.
You know something, George? We heard of the dogs when Terry talked to Terhune, too.
So?
So, it's a long shot, but maybe they're being held in the same place.
We know the Avenger was kidnapped about 6 p.m.
Yes, that's the last time Terry saw him. She left his dressing room, came back 2 minutes later, and found the note.
Right, and they called us at 6:18. That means they had about 18 minutes to get from Madison Square Garden to wherever.
Getting my drift?
Madison Square Garden is at 33rd between 7th and 8th.
Here. They had about 18 minutes. Where could they have got to?
I'll call traffic control and see if that area was clear.
Okay, and I'll answer the phone. Mathnet, Monday. Oh, yes, Dan. Got anything on Dr. Snooze? I see. Really? That's very interesting. Thanks, Dan.
There's some tie-ups in that area, Kate. I'll block them out on the map.
I just got a little info on Dr. Snooze. His real name is Sidney Septum. He was a college professor at Michigan State University.
Where?
He was doing chemical research, looking for a compound that would keep athletes awake during practice. He left about a year ago to become a professional wrestler.
Uh-huh. That's not very interesting, Kate. But look at this.
What's this?
There was construction here, and the streets were totally blocked. Here, there was the annual Sweet Gee Whiz parade and dance party, so everything down here was totally blocked off. He could have traveled this way, or he could have traveled this way, but only up to here, due to police activity.
George, look. This area overlaps this other area we mapped out.
You're right.
You two still playing with maps? Any news on the Avenger?
Hi, Benny. We're trying to puzzle it out.
Puzzle it out. Like Dirk Niblick?
You know Dirk Niblick?
I know of him is all.
George, what's the one thing the kidnappers' phone calls all had in common?
I don't know. They were short.
What else?
Same guy. I think it was one of the 3 guys I met that night.
You're forgetting about the dogs.
So, there were dogs barking.
Where do dogs bark?
Out of their fronts?
Dog pounds! They could be keeping the Avenger and Terror unit a dog pound. It's a natural front for wrestling gamblers.
There must be a dog pound in this area.
Mm-mm. And they're not called dog pounds anymore. They're animal control facilities.
Okay. So there's got to be an animal control facility in this area.
Sorry. The only one in Manhattan's on 92nd in New York. No way they could have gotten up there either time.
Besides, we're pretty sure they're in this area.
No dog pounds. Sorry. Animal control facilities.
Pet shops!
Are there any pet shops in this area, Benny?
Probably.
Let's look it up.
I think I may know how Dr. Snooze won his fights.
You're pretty sure they weren't fixed?
Yes, but his opponents all mentioned the special ring he wears.
That's nothing. Wrestlers like to be flamboyant. There was this guy, Mr. Shepard, wore a live goat.
Kate, you said this guy, Sidney Septon, was a chemist?
Yes.
Working on something to keep people awake?
Right.
Suppose he never found the means to keep them awake, but...
Found a way to put them to sleep. A gas, maybe.
Something that could be concealed in a ring.
Well, strange things have happened.
When?
There are 3 pet shops in the area.
3? We can cover them.
Sure. We've only got 45 minutes until the fight. We'll have to hurry. If the Masked Avenger doesn't show up on time, Dr. Snooze wins, and so do the gamblers.
We can eliminate one of those shops.
How so?
It's called My Fine Feathered Friends.
Bird store?
Yeah.
Any news?
Plenty, Terry. Terry, when you call Terhune and he hears you, does he respond?
Oh, will he ever? He'll let go with a yelp that'll blow your ears off. Why?
George, how do you feel about fighting?
Oh, somewhere between getting sick to my stomach and being in a submarine wreck. Why?
Do you still have the Masked Avenger's uni?
Yes, it's in my locker.
Put it on.
Why? The only stores I'll be able to get into are on the Lower East Side or Bloomie's.
Benny, take George to the garden. George, you're going to impersonate the Masked Avenger and thwart that fixer.
You mean?
Yes. You're gonna slip one for the chipper. Terry and I will get a squad of police and find the real Avenger.
Come on, George. I'll be in your corner.
What good will it do? It'll twist my torso into shreds.
That's okay. I want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody breaks your heart. Now remember, George, start slow. Maybe you get him in a scissors hold.
What's a scissors hold?
That's where you jump in the air and you wrap your legs around his neck.
What if I miss?
Then you fall down on your head. Be careful he doesn't get you in a power slam.
A power slam?
Right. That's where he picks you up and slams you to the canvas, head first.
Right. Benny, isn't there some other way?
Well, you could try a beezer tweezer or a squatting leg cramp.
I don't know.
Be careful of him. You know what to do if he gets you in a half Nelson or full Nelson?
Do an impression of an Ozzie Nelson?
You do a double drop kick, you use a headbutt, and you turn it into a pile driver.
Oh, yeah. Guess it slipped my mind.
Well, let's go, champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, wearing an off-the-shoulder creation by Willie Blass, accented in colorful, attenuated tatters, and I must say, spiffy leg warmers, the challenger, Dr. Snooze! His opponent, one of the nicest guys you'd ever want to meet. The fellow who made Eagle Scouts, got good grades in high school, sends money home to his folks, everybody's friend, and all around swell guy, the Masked Avenger!
You boys know the rules.
Is he gonna fight without a muzzle?
No gouging, no butting, no pinching, and watch your language.
You call that a language?
That's right. Go to your corners and may the better man emerge triumphant.
Randy, where's Kate? This guy's nuts.
She'll be here. Get in there and fight. Just watch out for a secret ring, okay?
What about his teeth? My brain's beat out.
I don't know, but you gotta stay away from him. If he pins you again, he wins.
I know. What should I do?
Running? Running's not a bad idea. Stay away from him. Get on your bicycle. Come on. Move around. Good. Come on.
Did I tell you the one about the two penguins and the runaway elf? No, I guess I didn't tell you. Why did the trumpet player wear red suspenders? Keep his chops up. I like knock-knock jokes.
No.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Sam and Janet.
Sam and Janet who?
Sam and Janet evening.
Now tell him the good jokes.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Boom.
Dr. Snooze. Way to go! You got him on the road, Steve.
Where's Kate? Where's the Avenger? Where's my mommy?
Get in there! Not this time!
You got 20 seconds to get back in here. Avenger! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thanks, Masked Netter. I'll take it from here. Avenger, am I ever glad to see you.
'These are the others. Arrest them.
All right, you guys, lock them up.
Let me up! Hey, unhand me! Unhand me, you maroon! Where's my hat? Hey, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Hey, take your middies off!
Officer, take Dr. Snooze and the medic out.
One more joke.
Wait.
Why did the dumb wrestler take a ruler to bed with him?
That's it, the ring, George.
To see how long he slept.
Get him out of here.
Right to remain silent.
Are you okay, George?
I never felt better. Except for the pain.
And then Terry let out her dog, Howl. Teryoon responded, and we nabbed him.
They untied me, and we got back to the fight just in time to win it for truth and justice and beauty and...
Oh, I don't know. I think I could have taken him without your help. I was just getting warmed up. Teryoon, you remind me of Dr. Snooze, only your breath is sweeter.
The mob and Dr. Snooze were tried in Manhattan in and for the city of New York and convicted of a 135.20, kidnapping in the second degree, a 135.25, dognapping in the first degree, and a 180.4 sports bribing, for a total of 450 and 85 100ths. They were put away for a number of years where they could no longer interfere with wrestling, a swell sport.